Hello everyone, welcome to the class. Today we are going to study about one of the most important topic, that is resources. In every class you studied about the resources, but in every class, as per the mindset of the students and the caliber of the students, the explanation of these resources is given. This chapter is important for the classes for the 6th, 7th, 8th, 9th and 10th also. Even in after 10th, if you are continuing with the humanities subject, then there also you will find about it. Afterwards, if you are thinking to continue your graduation in the arts subject, or if you want to do the preparation for the civil services and for the other competition label, this chapter will give you more knowledge and more support to crack the exams. That is why it is one of the very important topic, that is the resources. So let's talk about this chapter. Very first, I am giving you the introduction of the chapter, that what you are going to study in this chapter, that is the classification of the resources. Second, development of resources. Then you will study about the resource planning, role of technology in resource development, land resources of India, land utilization, land use pattern in India, soil as a resource, soil resources of India, soil erosion, and soil conservation. These things are I am going to conclude in this topic, and it is one of the very important topic for every of the student to gain more knowledge about the resources of all around the world. The most easiest definition I am providing you here, you have studied it previous also. What is the resource? Anything which satisfy human need is known as resource, or anything which we use becomes a resource. We can do it versa versa. I have just twisted the words over here in the second definition. Anything we use becomes a resource for us. How? Here I am presenting you three pictures. A child is bathing. Second picture is students are going to school in a bus. And the third picture is mother is doing cooking in the kitchen. In these three pictures, so many things are used. The child who is bathing, he is using the water, soap, and of course the basin. These are the resources for us. In second, students are going to the school. They are carrying bags. That bag is a resource. Book is a resource. The bus driver, that person is also a resource. In third picture, mother is cooking vegetables, fruits, utensils she is using, and a mother herself is a resource for us, that she is cooking food for us. Then in these of the things, so many things in the picture, so many things are to be used. That is soap, it is made by so many things, so many different materials are to be used there. Bus is made by the iron and steel, human is a resource. Books are made by the trees, through the pulp and the pencil. And the mother who is cooking the fruits and vegetables, they gives us the carbohydrate, fats, vitamins. These are also the important things for us. These fruits and vegetables are coming from the forest and from the agricultural people, and some other resources we are getting it. So all of these things we are using, all these are resource for us. If we are writing with a pen in the copy, then that pen is a resource for us. If we are studying from the books, that book is a resource for us. We are going to school, your mother, father, your driver is dropping you. That person is a resource to you. So everything which is satisfying our need, we need to go washroom, we need to go school, we need to go market, we need to go somewhere, the things which we are using there, all those are satisfying our need, and all those things are resources for us to fulfill our requirements. Next, the classification of the resources I am telling you here. On the basis of origin, there are four classification of the resources. On the basis of origin means from where the resources are coming, biotic and abiotic resource. On the basis of exhaustibility means कभी वो ख़त्म होंगे या नहीं ख़त्म होंगे. देयर आर सच काइंड ऑफ रिसोर्सेज जिनको हम एक बार यूज़ कर ले तो वो फिनिश हो जाती हैं, एंड देयर आर सच काइंड ऑफ रिसोर्सेज ऑल्सो कि जिनको हम कंटिन्यूसली यूज़ करेंगे मगर वो ख़त्म नहीं होती हैं. That is the meaning of the exhaustibility. So on the basis of exhaustibility, there are two resources, renewable and the non-renewable. On the basis of ownership, who paid it, who is taking care of those things, individual, community, national and international resource. Next one is on the basis of development. It is potential, actual, developed and the stock resources. In this chapter you are going to study all these resources, all the classification of its in a brief manner, so that you can understand that how these resources are useful for us and in around the world how we are using them, because resources are not something which we are having only in our country, it is all over around the world. How we gain them, how we took them, so many things are there to learn in this chapter. But today I am telling you only this much, just a little summary, just a little explanation of the resources. I am not putting lot of the burden on you that I am going to explain. I am not going to explain all the things all together. I'll take the things very smoothly and in a convenient form so that the students can understand it very well, and I hope that the resource definition and the classification of resources is clear to you. And next I will be continuing in the next video. Thank you so much everyone.